Hey, congratulations for the Green Ghost and the Masters of the Stone.
Thank you, Gig. Happy to be here. Thanks for the interview. I'm so happy to be promoting Green Ghost, this crazy, funny, weird sci-fi comedy that we did, that I was part of, and I'm so happy to finally be talking about it for the audience to see it, and to be promoting something that's funny and that tried to be serious, but it wasn't. And to speak about a movie that's gonna make us smile in the weird, violent times. This is gonna make us smile a little bit. Yeah, I think so.
Well,
I believe.
It's definitely a fun movie, but I have to ask is what initially drew you to a project like this?
One of the things that I was honored to be asked to be part of this movie because DANNY TREJO is one of my heroes. Michael Olmos, he's such an incredibly talented guy, and he invited me to the movie, and I had to say yes because I was so honored to work with these guys and all everybody that was part of it. All these incredibly amazingly talented stunt coordinators that are like first level martial artists and all that. And it was so interesting because when I read the script, it was so weird. Like it was like, okay, a superhero, but are we gonna do this for real, or this is gonna be like one, like, I don't know, really bad. And when I spoke with Mike, he told me that it was kind of a knockoff superhero kind of story, of superheroes, but also with a mission. It had a premise that was actually very important, about family, about friendship. So it's basically all these people that come from different places, and they end up becoming a family. And I loved the fact that speaks about Hispanics, our community, in a very, very positive way, about friendship, our importance of family, and all of that. To me, was really important. But one of the most important things that drew me to this project was the fact that it wasn't pretentious. It's not a pretentious movie that wants to be the next nothing. It's just a movie that's not treating itself too serious. That is not looking at itself too serious. It's actually on purpose made, like, with these special effects that you throw with your hands, and this crazy fights, and we actually lied to Charlie, all the time, because he thought it was actually serious. He really believed off camera that he was like a very cool superhero, new superhero, and that Batman was gonna be, and Superman and everybody else was gonna be like thing of the past, and it was gonna be a before and after for everybody that watched Green Ghost. And I spoke with Mike, and I was like, dude, this guy's actually believing that, or thinking that. He's like, yeah, like, think about it. That's like the essence of, like, a comedy or something that could be funny. And I was like, yeah, you're right. So he told everybody, he told me and everybody else, to just kind of keep lying to him, and don't burst the bubble, and don't tell him that he wasn't cool, because he would like take hours and hours to get ready for the scenes with the suit and all that, right? And he was sweating and this, and he was like, dude, no, I made this suit with the guys who made the suits of Superman and Batman, and then those guys at that moment that were like the best guys, right? And I was like, yeah, man, it looks amazing. Like, you look cool. Like, it's so cool. And that's what made it actually fun for me. And I thought it was very nice, because in life, I believe that when you start taking yourself a little bit too serious, then you suffer, and you don't have a good time. And it's, it sounds a little cliche, but it's one life. It goes away really fast, and at any moment. So if you take life too serious, it's not gonna work. You're not gonna enjoy it so much. And this movie is basically that. It doesn't take itself serious.
Absolutely. Tell us about that preparation, that fight choreography. I didn't even know that you know martial arts.
I didn't know it either. Like, believe me, and they were like, "You didn't know anything about this." Like, I mean, I've done a few movies where I have to fight. I did a soccer movie. I was in a soccer movie that was super hard for me, man. Like, because I don't know anything about soccer. Like, everybody was like, even the director was like, "You're Mexican, you have to play soccer." I was like, "Yeah." I mean, what am I gonna say? No, I want the job, man. Obviously, same here. It's like, you've done some martial arts, right? We saw like Nomad and the movie that I was in, and this and that, and you did the soccer movie, so you're coordinating. And I was like, yeah, of course. I mean, of course. Didn't you watch a movie? And of course, I'm not. Like, I suck at all those things. You know, I'm really bad at, like, I can ride horses and play the violin. That's two things that I can do. Everything else, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know anything about martial arts. I don't know anything about soccer. I don't know anything about this. Like, so I had this training that was super tough for me with Marco and all the other stunt coordinators. Those guys are really good at it. Like, they know how to fight and this and that, and like all the MMA thing. And like, I don't know anything about that, man. So they had to train me, and they're like, "Oh my God, you suck, bro." But I did my best, and it looks good, because sometimes the stand double was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna go do it, man." I was like, "Yeah, please, just make me look good. I'll just go for the close up." So yeah, and Charlie was also really, really, really bad and not cool at all. He was super ridiculous, but he thought he was cool. He thought he was amazing. So that's the most important part. Hopefully he doesn't see this interview, and because otherwise he's gonna go, I'm not cool. He might be like starting to realize that he's not that cool, maybe, because maybe when he watched the movie or something. But that's what makes it funny, and that's what makes it funny for the audience. And it's kind of a cartoonish story that's like the typical, like, this guy is getting a mission to save the world, but it has profound meanings. Like I said, this mother figure that in our Hispanic and other communities is so important, that works her ass off to get us somewhere, and to feed us, and to make us something, positive. So that's one of the premises, that one of the meanings, the subtext, the premise of the movie, that's for me, and in my view, meaningful.
Wow. And you could have just sold me that you were the one that was doing all those flips in the air.
Oh yeah, those flips, it wasn't me. No, I mean, dude, I can't even like run properly. Like, in the soccer movie that I was in, like, they were like so like desperate. David Beckham was like, "Dude, you can't play. Like, what are you doing?" Like, I was like, "Dude, I'm an actor, man. Like, just help me out." And same here. I was, there was no way in a million years I would be able to do anything close to that. So we had an amazing stunt coordinators team, and thank God, because otherwise he wouldn't be even funnier.
Well, it looked good. Well, there's one more thing that I want to bring up. In the past couple of years, and in the next couple of years, there's going to be a ton of Latino, Hispanic superhero stories. What do you think about this trend? Because this is needed today.
Well, yeah. Well, we need to be represented in many, many different ways. We're not just the mafia. We're not just the negative. We're also that. Nobody can deny that. There's also part of every community that's a negative, but there's also the positive, and we need the superheroes. I think it's amazing, and it's just we're part of this society, and we do have the language barrier, which is an incredibly big challenge to so we can be more of a unified society. But if we get represented also with superheroes, it'd be great, and it's going to happen, as you said, and it's happening. So we're happy.
Well, we're very happy that you did Green Ghost and the Masters of the Stone. It's a hilarious movie, and it's
a hilarious title also, right? It reminds me of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe and all of those things, because he was kind of like that. It's a little bit of a knockoff of different things.
That is true. That is true. Everybody should check it out. Well, hey, thank you very much for speaking.
Appreciate it, brother.
and I love the background valley that you're at there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we live a little bit on the we left the city like a lot of people, and we can't go back to the city now. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we have to drive a lot of hours to the city. But we live super happy here, closer to nature.
That's terrific. Thank you very much. Hopefully we get to do this again.
You got it, brother. You take care. Yeah, sure. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you.